All right, I wanted to show this to you. 60s children imagine life in the year 2000. In the year 2000, in the year 2000. Do you remember that bit? I love Conan. I was raised on Conan. All right, here we go.
There's nothing you can do to stop it. The more people who get bombs, the more... Well, somebody's going to use it one day.
Well, I think that...
A bomb.
It'll be so overpopulated that there'll all be wars. All the nuclear explosions and everything. It'll make the Earth, too much radiation on it. It'll become too hot to live on. I think that there'll be no life at all, really, on the Earth.
I don't think there is going to be atomic warfare, but I think that there is going to be all this automation. People are going to be out of work and a great population. I think something has to be done about it.
What is this kid? These kids are amazing, right?
If I wasn't a biologist, that's what I'd like to do. To do something about the population problem. Try and sort of temper it somehow. I don't know how. I think it'll be people will be regarded more as statistics than as actual people.
What do they do? How do they get these brains into these kids?
I don't think it's going to be so nice. I think sort of all machines everywhere, everyone doing everything for you. You'll get all bored, and I don't think it'll be so nice.
First of all, there's computers are taking over now. Computers and automation. And in the year 2000, there just won't be enough jobs to go around, and the only jobs there will be for people with high HQ, high IQ, who can work computers and such things. And other people are just not going to have jobs. There just aren't going to be jobs for them to have.
IQ is a little problematic. Why do these kids have better analysis than most Twitch streams, including my own?
I expect they will set aside parts of the country solely for recreation and have large blocks of built-up areas. And I think these are going to be very ugly indeed, probably.
People wouldn't be able to live in ordinary houses because that would take up too much room. They'd have to be in flats, piled on top of one another, like that. And
that's
the
so
houses
bad.
would be rather small.
Public housing can be great.
And everything would be cramped up, very cramped.
Animals as they have here.
That's not true.
Sheep and cows and livestock. But they'll be kept in batteries. They won't be allowed to graze on pastures. They'll be kept in buildings all together.
That's right.
In one big building and artificially reared, so they'll yield a larger, be bigger and give more food.
I think it'll be much more efficient. Because there'll be more cures for the diseases, and not so many people will get sick. And the black people.
Ooh. All right, that one had its ups and downs. It has become more efficient. Productivity's gone through the roof. Of course, wages have stagnated since the 70s. If they hadn't, they tell us we'd be making something like $25 an hour. Of course, the elites and the owning class, the bourgeoisie. It's a word I still can't spell. They keep the profits for themselves. But we didn't do so good with COVID. What is this, year 2 going on year 2?
People, won't be sort of separate. They'll be all mixed in.
It's my 15-hour work week. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm gonna let you finish. I'll go back, actually. I'm sorry.
And not so many people will get sick. And the black people, won't be sort of separate. They'll be all mixed in with the white people. And the poor people and rich people will become the same.
A swing and a miss!
Well, they will be poor.
2 strikes! Let's see what else she's got.
But they won't.
One more. Hold on, say it again.
Be poor and rich, but they won't sort of look down on each other.
I'm not looking for...
Oh, that's definitely... That hasn't happened. That's strike 3. She struck out.
Forward to living in that year, about 50 years' time. I mean, world seems to be in such a terrible state now, let alone in 50 years' time.
There you go. All right, so incredible takes in there. All right, it appears this video comes from the BBC. Children predict the year 2000. In the year 2000. Originally broadcast December 28th, 1966 on the program Tomorrow's World. That last kid was pretty amazing. Solid reminder. People are always think about things that are terrible, and everything is doomed always. People thought about the Industrial Revolution was the end of days. People thought Watergate. What is this take turning into? I can't even tell. I don't know where this take is going, but I'll tell you what. That kid was right to be a little bit doomer. You know what I mean? I'll just put it that way. Yeah. Was that before Kennedy was assassinated? 66? No, he was assassinated in 63. Yeah, cool video. 1960s kids predicting the future in the year 2000. All right, I'm going to end this YouTube clip. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, hit the bell, comment below. It really does help. You can support on Patreon for $3 a month. If you're in the live chat, stick around. Maybe these cool YouTube viewers will come join us sometime, right? All right. Bye. Love your face. All right. Thank you, patrons. Oh, it works. That's great news.